Hey guys, welcome back to Ollie Talks Airsoft. Today I'm going to be doing a quick tip for you, but before we get into the tip, I'm going to show you why I'm doing it. So this morning in the post I received this. It's a complete lower receiver and I got it from Impulse 101, and I've got a few things that I'm going to be doing to this, so I'm going to be bringing a few videos to you. So I've got an Angry Gun buffer tube with a steel castle nut that I'm going to be putting on. I've also got a WeTech marksman sear, because as anyone that's got an MWS knows, the initial trigger pull is not particularly nice. It can be quite gritty and it sort of, it grinds its way through. So I'm going to be showing basically how I managed to sort that out a little bit, but the purpose of this video is the 10p mod. So what is the 10p mod? So I like my guns shooting nice and tight. So to explain what I mean by that, what I've got here is the original. This all came with the kit, right? So that's exactly how it came. For the purpose of this, I'm just going to put a stopper on here and chuck it onto an upper receiver. So this gun is now good to go, basically. So what I'm going to show you is, if I pull the bolt back and press the bolt catch in so the bolt holds, if I just pull back, there's a little bit of movement there. That's the slack that I'm trying to take out. So it's not the slack that's created by the spring at the end of the buffer. So if I do that, that's the comping at the back of the buffer, which I'll just show you in 1 second. But what we're trying to remove is, when you look here, that bit. So here's how you tighten it up. You can probably already guess exactly what we're going to do. So crack it open. Now this is the comping that I'm talking about. So that actually goes in. So this will help with the bolt catch. But also what I'm going to do is get a UK 10p, drop it in, then put everything back in. And we'll close it up. There we go. Now let's see for the same thing again. I've still got the comping room. So let's just see how this actually works. I've got a mag, there's nothing in it. It's not my gas over. So the bolt catch will still work. Sorry, that last, I was holding it in for that one. But yeah, you can see it works perfectly well, but it also, the only way I can describe it is it kind of makes the whole thing feel a little bit tighter. So that's something that I'd recommend if you've got access to 10p's and you've got a little bit of extra slop in your bolt. Try dropping some 10p's down in the back of the buffer tube and it'll sort it. And you know, I think it feels better. I think it feels nicer to actually shoot. One other thing that I will show you is if you're going to be running something like a G&P weighted buffer, the length, this is the Angry Gun heavy buffer. You can see there's actually a big difference in length, and this is what I usually run in, this is actually a BCM one I think. This is what I usually run in my other MWS. Let me just show you how many 10p's I've got in my buffer tube. So here it is. Take the spring out. Yeah, so what I've basically done is, if you get this and this all together, it basically adds up to about that. So, well, there you go. So yeah, that's just a little tip, how to tighten up your MWS, but also just to let you guys know, I've got a new lower, so I no longer have an MWS with 2 upper receivers. I've now got 2 MWSs. That lower's, yep, it's going to get modified, so I'm going to be bringing those videos to you and hopefully a bit more besides. So anyway, thanks for joining me today, and I'll see you on the next one.